You don't need to breathe down my neck, okay?
Good to see you, boss. Hey there, boss. One near-perfect scotch coming up. Mark, set, go.
I gotta
Think
get
you
drunk a
got
few
it
more
now,
times so I can
huh,
finish the
boss?
battle pass here. This is like one of the last things I have to do to finish the level 4 contract. What the after hours? Get drunk 100 times. Fastest way is to take the shot that kills you because it gets you drunk immediately. It counts and then it kills you, so you can go back and do it again. But I have a rule. I stop doing it as soon as they spawn me outside of the car. Look at this in the middle of the damn golf course. Have a long run back. All right, so it's double money this week in nightclub, which means that anything you sell from the nightclub is going to double, as well as your daily pay, which is every 48 minutes. Going to go from 50,000 to 100,000 for the popularity. What? I think first thing I gotta do. I think I gotta go to my office. I think I gotta go to my office. I think I have a couple of cars here that I haven't upgraded in a long time. I know I have a few cars at my agency because my office is completely full. I might have actually upgraded all the cars here. I don't know. We'll take a quick look. A definite maybe. A definite maybe that we already did all the cars here. Because the nightclub is filled up too. You know, it's like I'm nightclub. I mean the corporate garages. All three corporate garages are full. So I do remember having them full to the max, and I think I moved every car around. I think I got everything where I want it, and now I'm just gonna leave that alone. That's just gonna be its permanent spot. These 60 cars are never moving from here. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine.
Boss.
I'm gonna do this while I'm here.
Hi there. What do you need? I'll take care of the food.
Right.
You take care of the company.
Way back when, you could buy a corporate garage here. Each corporate garage has 20 spots, for a total of 60. You buy all three of them. Costs well over $1 million for these three, and they were the only customizable garage up until the Eclipse garage. I made each one different. I kind of wish I had made this the first one wood because I think it looks the best. But I was always, back in the day, and kind of still now, I always bought the best stuff. So I was always looking to buy. I just realized I have a friend in the party. He's probably listening to me talking. He's like, "What the fuck is this guy saying? Who's he talking to?" Um, so I always bought the best stuff. Whatever the best options were, those were what I bought. So the best options, all the best options are on here. The best lighting, this weird cum drip over here, the marble, and the shiny floors. It's all options, top options. My original supercar, Tempesta. That's actually kind of a remake, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't my original car. I won this one off the wheel. I had two of them at that point. And the one I won off the wheel looked like this, only without the fin. But that's why I kept the color. My original was green and red. I tried to make it look kind of like a snake. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you try to sell a car you won off the wheel, you don't get any money for it. So I sold the one that I do get money for, and I kept this one. And I never painted this one to look like the other one, so it's fine. I have a rule too. Whenever I win a car off the wheel, I always keep whatever color, whatever paint job it has on it. So these are all my second tier cars. My top tier cars are all the Eclipse Garage. And to be honest with you, I probably have some better cars now at the agency too, because they're like some of the newest cars I've gotten. We'll be going over to get. See in a little while. So these are kind of like my lower tier. I wouldn't even say lower tier. They're just older cars. They're cars from like 2016, 2017, 2018. Cars that have, that were never really great to start with or have been outpaced by newer cars, newer versions of cars, newer, like, I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Like, these are cars you just don't see people driving around anymore, like most of these cars. This is a newer car, actually. This is post 2020. Just was not a great car. This actually is I own every house vehicle and every Imani Tech vehicle. That is, I want to say that's a house vehicle. I used to have separate garages just for the house vehicles and separate garages just for the Imani Tech, but they started to get too big and unwieldy. I couldn't put them all in the one garage. And then the Eclipse garage came out, and I decided that was going to be my showcase garage. That is 50 cars total, 5 floors, 10 to each floor. So I decided that was going to be my showcase. So my top 50 cars are there, regardless of whether they're Imani Tech, regardless of whether or not they're their house or just cool cars. So the top 50 cars that I love the most, and I think are probably the most valuable cars that I would still drive around today if I drove around, if I didn't just use the stinking oppressor all the time. I feel like the Brioso, that's another mini house vehicle, but it's like one of the slower ones. So this is the best of the 60. And these were the top 20 of the 60. So only diminishing returns from here, but I am looking for something. Oh, no. My fingers just want to tap. Time here. Valuable time. Just making sure I don't have any cars to upgrade here. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I gotta double check. I do remember stashing a few here, but then I also remember fixing this thing around and putting 60 cars in here and closing it down. But I don't remember if I closed it down with all cars upgraded or not. It's going to be in the third garage if there's anything. But I just like to look at these. Another um, much newer car. Actually, it's an older car, but it's newer for me because I just upgraded it recently. I think it's a Benny's upgrade. That I didn't even realize it could be a Benny's upgrade. I bought this originally to upgrade it at the Arena Workshop. But when I bought the Arena Workshop, I put the Benny's modification on it as well. I drove it in thinking that maybe I'm gonna, upgrade it, but not really feeling it because I know how many millions it costs to make a Arena car, and then I just never drive them around anyway. They're cool to have death guards, but they're not practical. They're very easily blown up with missiles. They don't have anti-missile lock-on. They're pretty much like sitting ducks in Fremont. Um, Man, I saw this also had a Benny's modification. I didn't even know it ever did, so I upgraded it Benny style. This is cool. This is a much newer car too. Much newer car. These are yeah. I guess I decided to go like this is the non-car route. This is the trucks and dune buggies garaging. Again, I think the wood finish looks the best. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section if you think otherwise. I doubt how many people are going to care. But I've looked at this thing for a long time now. I've owned this thing for like 8 years now. So every time I look at it, I've always thought, man, I wish I had that wood on all of these. I won this off the wheel, I'm pretty sure. I might have won this one off the wheel too. I'm pretty sure I won both these off the wheel. Those are not things I normally buy. This is pretty cool. It's got the machine gun in the passenger seat, and it throws out proximity mines out its butt. Um, this was a great vehicle to drive around in free mode way back when. I didn't own it until more recent though, because I was a broke kid when this game first came out. I couldn't afford to buy this kind of stuff. This came out, well, I want to say it came out around the time of Special Cargo. It's like when I first started playing it, that's when this first came out. And it took me until like, I want to say the pandemic for me to finally just go back. So one thing I always like to do with these things is if there's an update, or I'm not an update, if there's a discount, I'm taking it. I'm not just buying things straight away. And there is a discount. You can get a discount by going up actually your CO office here, and there's a special missions. There's cargo, there's vehicle warehouse, and then there's special missions. When you first log in, you go to the special missions, and each mission has a particular vehicle, like a ramp buggy, this thing, a couple of other things, half track, which I have also. I don't know where I stored it. I'm gonna assume I stored it in Eclipse because it's just, or maybe I don't know. I don't know where I put the thing. But yeah, you do the mission for each of these, and then you get a discount for buying it, like 20%, 25%, whatever it is. So I went back, I did a couple of these missions for a couple of these vehicles I always wanted, this and a half track in particular. I actually did want the ramp buggy too. I don't know why I never did that one. Maybe I'll go do that one these days. This is a more recent vehicle too. This is a Benny's vehicle. The Weevil, which is this. I'll explain this one in a minute. But this is what Benny's can do to it. It turned it into like a nightmare vehicle because it was around Halloween. So that was the theme. So I got all the nightmare upgrades. I also took it to house. Even if it's not a house vehicle, you can still upgrade certain things there that you can't do anywhere else. Like you can change the color of the lights. I changed the lights to dead red, so they look like just red, like eyeballs staring at you when you turn them on. Yeah, thing's pretty nasty. Now, as for this Weevil, I did not just buy a Weevil for comparison. English Dave might give you guys a call like every single time you log in. And if he does, and he says that Kind Music needs something, or Mooney Man needs something, like whatever he tells you, like one of these musicians needs your help, do it. Not only do you get money for it, but there's only like 3 or 4 of them, and then he stops calling you forever. He'll never call you again. You won't have to exit out of that call every single time you log in. But more importantly, he gives you this free car just for no reason. I never knew it. I did like 3 out of 4 of them, but I always had that 4th call, and I just ignored it every single time. And I was just so annoyed because English Dave always called at the worst times. And when he did a call, man, I remember in the beginning, like before they did an update in like 2022 or something like that, when he would call, you couldn't exit out of it and you couldn't do anything. You were kind of just like, you couldn't boost, you couldn't, like, you were stuck. And if he called in the inopportune time, like if you're shooting at somebody or something like that, you're not going to be able to aim, you're not going to be able to fire, and you're fucked. You're a sitting duck. There was a quick way to get out of that. You would just pause the menu and then quickly go back, and his call would disappear. But it was still annoying to have to learn that and do that every single time. Post 2022, you could just instantly hang up on him. So that's what I was doing. Finally, one day, and I'm not going to lie, I pressed yes by accident when he called. You could press something like circle for yes and X for no, and I accidentally pressed circle, not looking at the controller. So I was forced to do the damn mission. And I could have just gone to another lobby, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to do the mission. Why not? I was curious to see why this guy calls me every single day with this one stupid thing that he has me do. It turned out it was the last thing I needed to do. And as a thank you, he gave me this car. And it's parked right at the LSIA parking garage. You just pick it up and it's yours. and now he never calls me again. That's the best part. This is a newer car too. Actually, I do have some new cars in here. But again, like, so basically, this is basically a granny wagon. Surfboards on it. It looks cool. Drives like crap. I drove this once, and that's to bring it to the garage, and I've never driven it since. I drove this around Halloween and never drove it since. Drove this once or twice and never drove it since. These are all just like vehicles waiting, like in public sessions. They're like these are all sitting ducks. They're slow. They have no weapons, and one missile will kill them. This is my remote control vehicle. Everybody's got to have one of them as a money ticket remote control vehicle instead of a anti-missile lock-on. Now, every other one I put an anti-missile lock-on jammer onto it because that way you can drive them around in free mode and people can't lock onto you. And even if they do, it takes quite a few hits to kill you. Like something like this is going to take 3 hits. Some of the newer ones can take up to 7 hits, and with manual targeting, that's not easy to do. Game gave me this. I think it gave it to me as part of the expand and enhance, and I just put the stupid Space Ranger thing on it because I'm never going to drive it. This is Moneytech? I don't think it's House. It might be House. It's one of the two. Bear with me. I'm going down memory lane here. I know none of these cars need to be upgraded, but I just like looking at them every once in a while. This is definitely a House. This is also a House. At one point, one of the fastest House. I don't know if it still is. Can't remember if this is a House or a Moneytech. Won this off the wheel 1,000 years ago around Halloween. I bought this, I won this, and I won it with this cool livery, so I kept it. This was day one of the fresh meat, whatchamacallit, first dose missions. I won this, and I thought that this was the acid lab was going to be able to put into it, but I realized that no, it's not. It's nothing. The worst part about it is even if you're a passenger or something, you can't get into the back. So like the back is like there is like a little kitchen in the back there. I want a little bed, but no, you can't get into the back. You can't even like. I don't even know. I haven't played with more than one other person in a while. I don't know if like a third person can get in. Maybe if a third person can get in, maybe they could get into the back. But even then, they're just going to be able to sit down. They're not going to be able to like access it or walk around in it. That's a wasted opportunity, Rockstar. Okay, so I bought this. It was cheap, but I won the livery. I didn't win the livery. I earned the livery, I should say. Well, I can't show you, but I won it off of the contract. And by doing the contract, oh wait a minute, maybe I can show you. Maybe it's. So each level, each tier gets you a prize. This one got you the shirt. This one got you the shirt. This one got you a hoodie. This one got you LD Organics. van. Just check out. Maybe it's here. Yeah, okay. So tier 3 on this one got me this livery. And I'm almost done on this. The only thing I have to do is unlock 8 platinum awards and very close. Just need 17 more minutes here, or I'm 17 more times drunk here. 37 minutes here, 31 minutes here. So I got like another hour of dancing and another like 17 times getting drunk. And I'm done. I get that level 4. This was the level 3. I just happened to have this thing. It was painted orange at the time, so I never had anything orange. Again, something I would never drive around. So the fact that they gave me a livery, it's like, what to do? Like, it's stuffed all the way into the back of this second garage, where almost no one's going to see it. Some of the tier rewards are just absolutely terrible. Like, I like the concept of a battle pass. I thought Red Dead Redemption Online did it really well and kept me playing a lot longer than I probably would have because of those things. I was getting bored of it pretty quick once I mastered it, and then they started throwing these battle passes, and you're able to get like unique items that no one else would have. So I was decked out. I had like death masks for my horse. I had freaking gothic crap for my bar and the moonshine house. Like I had things on the up and up for sure. I had a lot of unique stuff because people weren't logging in constantly to do the battle pass like I was. Like, I don't know, man. When they get you hooked on those things, they get you hooked. When they're like enticing you with the prizes, you go full speed ahead, all your effort into getting them, and then what? What do you have? Nothing. I don't even play the game anymore. So, but still, it's all about the chase, about the reward. So, just some of the race cars. This is where things get a little interesting. So, this Paragon R, I won off the wheel. That's why it looks kind of cool. This Paragon R, I got for free for doing something with the nightclub. The nightclub missions, helping Miss Baker, I think it was. This Paragon R. So again, I don't like change the I mean, I'll change them if I buy them, but if I earn them for the most part, like I'm not changing it. Which is why I have this unique skin on here, and I would never pick this skin on purpose, so I have to assume I also won this one off the wheel, which means I have 3 Paragon Rs, 1 unarmored, and 2 armored. And that's how some of that stuff happens sometimes. This is a much newer car too, and obviously I would not pick that skin again, so it's not. It's got to be off the wheel. I've won a lot of cars off the wheel over the years. A lot. There's another one I won off the wheel. I remember that. It was my first like I don't know, my friend he likes like the whole street race thing and stuff like that. It was my first like street racing kind of car that he liked. Uh, I want that. definitely won this. This was given to me for doing something. This was given to me for Christmas. No, not for Christmas. For one of the things that we did when we did a challenge that Rockstar gave us to like do so many heists or something like that. Like we were supposed to win 100 million in heist money, and we won $1 billion as a community. So they gave us that car. This one I definitely won for Christmas. This was Christmas Day they gave us this. I never drive it, ever. I was into a lot of like putting like pearlescent paint and stuff on stuff back in the day when that was too. That's like a time capsule right there. Seeing that car. I don't know why, but I thought this car looked cool when it first came out. Man, does it look ugly. This used to be prior to House. This was the fastest like straight line car in GTA. Try taking a turn with it though, and forget about it. The Elegy was a free car that GTA gave us, but for like $2 million, you could upgrade it to this thing. I did. It's a Benny's vehicle. These were during the when the house garage first came out and stuff. They're not house vehicles. They're just street racing vehicles. It's my racing vehicle phase. Look, see the Nas. All right, so everything's upgraded here. That's a good thing, and everything's where it needs to be. I thought for sure. I felt like I had forgotten to do something here. It's time capsule. Those are my next 60 best cars. To be honest with you, I don't feel like my top 50 cars are in my Eclipse garage anymore. I feel like some of the cars at the agency are better. Since we're here, just really quick. I'm blowing time here too because tomorrow's the last, and I have to work tomorrow, so I can't do it. So today, for me, is the last day that you could do the nightclub thing. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'll do this real quick, and then I'll go to the nightclub. So I'm trying to accrue as much money as possible in the nightclub, so I can make a sale before the get the double money. I had just sold my nightclub like just before this week started too, so I don't have a lot of money in there. So this is really just time wasting to get to that point. But I am going to upgrade some cards. I just have to find them. This was given to us for free. This is another like community challenge that we beat, so they gave us go-karts. It's a classic right here, Kuruma. I won this Kuruma off the wheel. I never owned a Kuruma back in the day because a homing missile could destroy it. So once it was exposed as a vehicle that could very easily be destroyed with a homing missile, nobody was safe in a Kuruma anymore. So I had tons of friends that had Kurumas, but yeah, I didn't get my Kuruma until a couple of years ago on the wheel. Stromberg. This is the land of misbegotten cars. This is the land of cars that just like don't have any use anymore. But I just don't get rid of them because I like having 1,000 cars. Stromberg has been replaced by a Toreador, and it just has no use anymore, so it just sits here. This thing is free. I don't know why I still have it. Maybe because it's Franklin's car at some point. I don't know. This was a friend duped this for me long before they were for sale, so I had this forever. That's why it's still here. These are all cars that they give you for free. This was my Dukes of Hazzard car. They're all free cars. I don't get rid of them. I don't know. They were given to us for free when the game went from PS3 to PS4.
Looking good, honey.
It's got to be at least 100,000 here. Normally it's 50,000 for each GTA day, but no money. I hate these ones. Right, somewhere. I have to leave the club with them. You know what? I don't feel like driving the guy, so I have enough popularity here that I'll still get another max for the next day. So up on the first floor, you're only able to put one car. The other two cars are the company's baller that you can use. And Franklin's car, was it? Is Franklin's car? That's Franklin's car. And I'm partner. So this is Ocelot Virtue. This is a car you get for free when you finish the last dose missions. At the end, you get to get free Minders car. Freelanders? I don't think so. Anyway, it's just fully upgraded, but I didn't change the paint job once again because I don't change the paint job on cars that I win or earn. This is the newest car that came out with the clucking bells. Got all the cop cars. They're all upgraded. Pretty sure I have not upgraded the Terminus yet. I have not upgraded the Cabrio, and I have not upgraded the number, which I got yesterday. So here's the three cars I got to upgrade. I bought the Terminus. I won the other two. I didn't win the other two. Auto shop contract. You get them for free if you did them when the time came out. When it came out, the Comet was like from like a month ago. I did it, and I still haven't upgraded it. Oh, I kind of like it. Suck. I always put 100% armor on these things. About 75% of the time, I'll never drive these cars again, but I still like to have the armor on them for when I do. Not that it'll matter. One missile will still destroy it, but it's not going to blow up if I am driving off road and I take a jump, say for instance, and land awkwardly. Oh, armor plating, that's good. So this is going to make it so it's going to take a lot more missile hits. Is this a Monitech hit? This might be a Monitech. We'll find out. It is a Monitech. Cool. I wonder, before I do anything else. This car handles pretty nice, and it's not even like fully upgraded yet. Ah. Nah, it's not worth 25,000. It's gonna go crash over the reservoir. I'm not interested in going all the way over there. So we'll find out if there's a house vehicle, the old-fashioned way. Oh shit, I got 5,000 for leveling up my thing just by driving in here. Whoa. Such big money.
Hey, welcome to HSW.
Even if it was a house vehicle, I still finish all the upgrades here for this. It's not a house vehicle. There's something just crashed outside. I'm going to assume I've heard that sometimes there's people flying the airplanes, NPCs, and the NPCs despawn when you drive into something, so the planes just go down because they have no pilot. Good chance I thought that's what that was. Armor. Did that. Brakes. Did that. Bumpers. That's right. Kind of like that. Hmm.
Beautiful. LS custom style.
Yeah. How?
All about making a statement.
What's that statement without making? You know what? I wonder if I'm missing out on anything. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't get everything with Monty there. Feel like I did. I think I did. The mine. Get Monty's like. I'm gonna finish it at Monty's. So make sure I was by myself. I actually drive this car around. And I feel like if I put up those doors on there, the people are just gonna shoot me out of it, like with their guns. So I'm not that this is gonna help much, but it'll help a little bit more than just open doors. I like it. I like stock. You don't notice it too much with the bar anyway. I like that those light blue lines. Skulls. Hmm. I like that. It's like mine. Or someday. Go back and do some of these races and finish that. I like them like that, actually. I've already decided to go in a stupid way, in case you can't tell. I'm opening this bad boy up. You know what? I can't bring myself to do it, man. If there was netting on it, yeah, I'd be down, but I don't know why there's no netting on the windows. So, change. The roof is on fire. Oh. Hmm. Definitely got that army feel, that's for sure. It's cool. I'll keep it. Feel like you guys know best. Already been kind of upgraded for me. I'm just gonna keep it as is. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's famous. It even has a custom plate. I am not fucking with that plate. I'm just curious, so I just want to take a look. Not changing it. I'm curious what comes with it. If I were to pick one, it would be that. So, it's fine. Las Venturas. Like one of the only cars that you can get a Las Venturas plate on, by the way. And if you change it, it'll never go back. I've heard about this. This is very unique. Only people that did this car like over a month ago stole this car from for the auto shop are eligible to have this. So this makes this, I wouldn't say a collector's item, but definitely a showcase piece. Like this car, I would move into my 50 car garage. Everything is already done. That's so great. This is how they wanted it. I want it that way because this is how they I am doing like these things, the periphery stuff, but like the aesthetics, they took care of that. Curious. Rims did they put on it? Definitely not chrome. Not muscle. Oh, sport. Wow. I really would have thought sport. Track. It's just not going to tell me what the wheels are. But fine. Oops. Look at this. So they're definitely modified wheels. It just won't tell me what modified wheels they are. Muscle? Muscle? This is a muscle car? Whatever. We'll do that. I love that it makes that sound that cars make when you first shut them off. I never noticed that. I've got the new Pulse Elite headset that came out a month or two ago for the PS5. Like top of the line PS from Sony in terms of making them specifically for PS, and they're good. You hear a lot of things on these things that I did not hear with my previous headset. I had Turtle Beach before this. They were great, but this is a step above. You hear all the little things that you missed out on games before. So this I just won yesterday. That comment I did, like I said a month ago, I did the auto shop contract and gave me the option of keeping the car. It would cost you normally $20,000. If you own a document forgery office, it only costs you $10,000 to keep the car. So you have to go through the entire heist, and you went from 50 to 100,000 on it, based on 50,000 is the minimum for stealing the car, and then you can get up to another 50,000 by doing four objectives. Completing the objectives, don't die on the mission, or do it in under this amount of time. And you get an additional 10,000 for each of those four objectives. Complete all four objectives, you get an additional 10,000 for the 100,000. On that comment, I did it and I got all of the bonuses. So I got 100,000. On this car here, it was the first time I had ever done the mission, didn't know how to do it. Screwed up, died once, and then kept dying, because once you die once, it's like everybody's on your location, on your spawn, and just destroying you. So I got nothing on the bonus here. I only got 50,000. Yet still, because I have a document forgery, paid 20,000 to start the mission and 10,000 to keep the car. So I still made 20,000 on the mission, and I got a free car out of it. So it's worth it. Um, this is pretty plain. The I don't know. I feel like they did a better job with the comment. Well, let's see what they upgraded on this one. They're never going to upgrade this stuff. This is the stuff you have to do on your own, regardless of whether you win it or whatever. Well, look at this. There's new stuff. Those stars mean either new stuff or it's stuff on sale. I'm pretty sure it's new stuff. So again, they're not going to upgrade the brakes. Bumpers. New stuff in the bumpers. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so that's stuff that I haven't seen for this model type before. That's why those stars are things that either new or new to you. And obviously, I don't own this type of car because there's a lot of choices that I don't have checked off here. And now they're checked off. Hmm. Hello? Hey, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mhm. All right. Yeah, she stopped me. She stopped me earlier. She stopped me earlier today and talked to me for like 15 minutes about it. I just kept telling her, listen, I don't know any more. Uh, yeah, she was crazy. So, yeah. All right. All right. No problem. Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
the Celtics possible championship run.
It's everything. Without Kristaps Porzingis, the Boston Celtics are not winning the championship. Without Kristaps Porzingis, their chances of going to the finals are in jeopardy. I'm not saying they can't get it now, considering how depleted the Eastern Conference is. Yeah. Because even with the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson was out, Julius Randle is definitely out. Bogdanovich now has been compromised. We haven't seen Tom Thibodeau be able to use Trey Burks to the degree that he once expected and we once thought he would like. And so the New York Knicks are basically operating with a short seven-man rotation. You don't know how that's going to impact things. They can win that series even without Kristaps Porzingis, but it'll still be tough. Milwaukee, obviously, I expect them to lose tonight, to be quite honest with you. Or their next game, I think they're going to be done in 5 because with Damian Lillard and Giannis out, I don't think they're beating Indiana. So when you look at it from that standpoint, Boston is in the world of trouble. There's no way you're giving them a chance to beat a team like Denver or even Minnesota without a Kristaps Porzingis. You need him in the lineup. 7'3", can shoot, clearly can block shots. Helps Al Horford. You can't put that kind of load on Al Horford, who's obviously a very viable piece. You can't put that kind of load on him and expect him to be able to deliver the goods with this team this year against those horses in the Western Conference and against a tough New York Knicks team as well as physical they're going to be willing to play. So I would say this is everything. Porzingis better be healthy enough for the next round or the round thereafter, because if not, it's a wrap.
He loves you. He just doesn't show it on his face or with his body language.
Elimination's despicable me.
Do you think LeBron should want out of LA?
Go where? I got an answer.
Do what?
Go where? Hey, I'm not saying it's plausible. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But let's not act like if LeBron James was on the New York Knicks, that they go to the finals. They go to the finals. They go to the finals. What? Yes, they would. You got one foot. Wait a minute. I
Stephen A., you might go to the finals this season without LeBron.
But
There's a shot.
Here's the difference, Molly, between me and first of all, where the hell did my ISO shot go? I'm not one of these typical cowboy fans. You know, the delusional, disgusting, nauseated fan review. Every damn year for the last 29 years can't even make the conference final. I'm not one of those. I recognize the fact that the New York Knicks get to the finals this year. It's because, obviously, Giannis is hurt. Now Porzingis is hurt and stuff like that. Embiid has been hurt. I recognize that I'm not lost. I'll take it. Because everyone has been 50 plus years since you won a title. You can't be Chelsea. I don't give a damn. We got Crowley. I don't give a damn if I gotta have poison in order to get there. Whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? I got to be real with you about that. But the point is, I'm not that delusional. All I'm saying is, you talk about LeBron, LBJ, number 2 all time. That brother in this New York Knicks squad, please.
I thought I looked really good that day. I put on those beautiful suit and said, Christmas.
Like the one you're wearing?
Yes,
What happened?
they say I look like glue.
Why does that bother you?
Doesn't.
Then why bring it up?
Because they won't leave me alone.
They?
Guys, I'm not your boss.
Illumination's Despicable Me 4.
Are you going team?
I thought I look really good that day. I put on this beautiful suit. They said I'm in business.
Like the one you're wearing?
Yes,
Then what happened?
they say I look like Groove.
Why does that bother you?
It doesn't.
Then why bring it up?
Because they won't leave me alone.
They?
Guys, I'm not your boss.
Illuminations.
You wait. Just call me when you're ready. It's messed up. Holy. What's up?
Oh, look at that paint.
I think I love you.
I
Sweet Jesus! Jesus! Orale, nice ride! Yeah, what's crack? That shit ain't real. Hey, how's it going? You got a chip on your shoulder? Buddy. Hey, what's up, my dude? You owe me $20. Yo, dude. Hey, you my dude, right? Hey, what's up? Oh, no!
How's our guy? Did he throw up in the back seat yet? Don't worry. We get those things sluiced out at the end of every shift anyway.
I take. Hi there.
Hey, bro! What's going on, my dude? My new weapon. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. You fucker! What miracle did you want me to perform?
Oh shit! Now I didn't see that thing. Oh, please.
You look great. Oh, hun.
All right, bring the car in. We'll salvage the parts and get paid in no time.
just gotta strip this bad boy, and then the money is all ours. I mean yours. Catch you later.
Time to get paid. Take the vehicle to terminal. Everything is set up for it to be shipped over to Yusuf in Liberty City. I told him all about it, all the history behind it, and another week, another piece of good news from Jamal. Another excuse to pop open a magnum of champagne and raise a toast to the picture of you I keep above my hot tub. That is how close we are, my friend. It's so close, it's like, you know, we came up together. From the same streets. No diggity. Keep it real out there, baby.